Hi everyone, I'm Jess Turner. I'm a wheelchair user and I wanted to give you an opportunity to experience what it's like to use the sidewalks in the wintertime. So I often have a lot of difficulty at bus stops. The snow isn't as cleared as well in areas like this. And when on warmer days, when the snow starts to get a little melty, my chair gets stuck really easily. So as you can see here, this area of the sidewalk hasn't been cleared very well. It's pretty melty and my tires get stuck right away. I think I'm okay for now. Sure. Think so, yeah. Thankfully, there's a lot of nice people out there who are willing to give me a hand when I need it. Oh, here's another patch that's going to be a little difficult. I have to usually slow down in these areas to avoid getting stuck, which is always more painful when it's cold outside. And I usually have the most difficulties at intersections. As you can see, this one's pretty slushy. I might be able to get through without getting stuck. Would you mind pressing the button for me? So in the winter, I often can't even get to the button at the crosswalk and have to rely on other people to help out. Okay, here we go. So this part of the intersection wasn't bad. I got through pretty easily, but the other side looks a little more slushy. Yeah, so I definitely won't be able to pass through this intersection. So often I have to sort of go into traffic to get around. And hopefully the other side of the intersection will be clear. So this one's looking clear enough to get through without getting stuck too badly. But again, the snow is pretty thick in this area, so I have to roll slower than usual, which means I'm starting to get a little chilly. It's pretty bumpy as well. Once it gets colder, this is gonna freeze really badly. It'll be super bumpy, which means I'm gonna have to go even slower than I am now. Oh, I might be risking it a little by going down this section. It's pretty bad. Thankfully, it's still early afternoon. There are a lot of people around, so I know someone would definitely help me if I got stuck. But if it was later in the evening or on the weekend downtown here, I'd probably have to wait a significant amount of time before someone came to help me get unstuck. What's always the most frustrating for me is trying to access the bus stops. You know, all of our buses in this city are wheelchair accessible now. They're all low floor. They all have ramps, but often I can't even get to the bus stop. Or there's so much snow at the bus stop that the driver can't deploy the ramp properly. So really, what's the point of us having accessible public transportation if I can't even get there to use it? Okay, so I think this is the last intersection that I'm gonna try out for today. It's starting to get a little cold, but it's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. You gotta love it. Oh. All right, everyone, thanks for joining me this afternoon. I hope you have a appreciation of what it's like to try and get around this city in the winter as a wheelchair user.